Good afternoon. So, I don't know if anybody's on the stream as yet. It's telling me there are possibly 3 people on the stream. Good afternoon, Tim. Can you just confirm that you can actually hear me? I take it you can see the picture okay, but how's the sound? Brilliant, Tim. Thanks for that. I just thought I would jump on. I've been out well, I've been putting the Christmas tree up at the front door today, which took 4 hours because after I got it up, the stand that it goes in, that it sits in, collapsed. So I had to spend 4 hours rebuilding the stand and then put the Christmas tree up for a second time. So I'm knackered. So I thought I'd just jump up here and go on to the layout and run my Sunday afternoon trains. So what I thought, if I'm running it, you guys may as well, if you want to join me, you can watch some of the trains going round for a short time. Hi Stuart, thanks for joining me. So currently I have got a couple of trains going round, although one of them has now just stopped. I don't know why. Sorry about that, guys. Small technical issue on the other side of the layout. Forgot to change the points, does help. I think you're lucky, Tim. Is the Isle of Wight not going into Tier 1? I think you and I think the Cornwall, I think they're the only 2 parts of England that are going into Tier 1. Hi Pete, thanks for joining. Yeah, Tim, I presume, well, it's obviously we're going into winter, so holiday places usually shut down over the winter. So yeah, you're probably right. There isn't a lot to do. A lot of the tourist attractions, I would imagine, in the Isle of Wight will be closed down. So you'll need to have plenty of time to build another layout. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you will turn your hand to layout building, Tim. Now let's see whether or not we can get something else moving. This may or may not work. If it's not Mr. Piddle in the Marsh himself, good afternoon. Great to see Piddle in the Marsh all resurrected in its new home. When you talk about the live show event, Tim, what live show event are you actually referring to? I hope you're not talking about Warley. This layout's nowhere near as good to get into Warley or anything like that. Hi, Kieran, thanks for jumping on. Thanks very much, Tim. If you think this layout's good enough for Warley, it's very kind of you to say. Now, hopefully, there'll be a third train should come into view if I haven't screwed this up, which I sort of have. That should fix it. So hopefully, it should be a Class 86. Yep, that works. Try it again. Putnam Junction, thanks for joining me this afternoon. one of these cool track weathering stuff. Well, I weather my track. It's all weathered by hand. I don't use an airbrush. I just use the wee tinlets of precision paints to actually weather the track. It's done very slowly, but it seems to work for me. I paint the rails first of all with the rust colour paint, which is a bit of a bind, but in some ways it can be a bit therapeutic, I suppose. So I do that before I ballast. So I paint all the concrete track that you see in front of you. Once the track was down, before any ballasting was done, I painted the rail sides with the various shapes. First time ever, a little bit of weathering on. I've been out working in the front, 3 different locals all. Now, for some reason, the Class 6 that's going around pulling these Mark IIs, when it goes through part of the fiddle yard, one of the coaches seems to want. These coaches have got the magnetic couplings on them, so, and as you can see, they go through or they snake through that junction without any problem at all. So they've got close couplings on them. And as usual, sadly connection is more out than in. What do you mean by that, John? Are you not hearing me? Oh, hi, let's try. I'm fine, John. Can you hear me fine? Or is it because I've probably walked away from the microphone? Ah, that's fine. It might be my internet, could be my internet. I'm actually going to run this Class 86 the opposite way. It doesn't seem to want to run over the back end of the fiddle yard. We'll try it going the opposite way. That's the advantage of having bi-directional track. Hi, Stephen. Thanks for joining. All good. Thanks, Pete, for confirming you can hear me. Any news in the shed, John? Yes, the shed is due to come a week tomorrow. It's a week tomorrow. I've paid the final instalment on the building, and they were actually putting the shed up in their workshop last week to make sure that all the parts obviously all fit together, and then it'll obviously be disassembled this week, and it will come up to Scotland on Monday, a week tomorrow, and it will take them around 3 days to actually construct the building, and obviously get the electricity into it, etc. I haven't actually decided when I'll actually move this layout into the shed, because although hopefully the shed will be built by the end of next week, I will have to get blinds, etc. installed so that nobody can actually see into the shed. So there's all these bits and pieces. Good afternoon, John Penny. Chelmsford Junction, thanks for joining. Murray Hall, thanks for joining as well. Bring something different onto the layout. So has anyone been working their layouts today? Pete, your get up and go is gone. Ah, Sparky 107 107. Good afternoon. Well, it won't be afternoon where you are. I don't know what time of the day it will be. Hi Lee, thanks for joining. Scotty Dog, thanks for joining this afternoon. I'm just giving the trains their run round, Sunday afternoon run round, so I thought I'd just go live and you guys can enjoy the trains running around the layout. All three circuits are working. So Kieran, you haven't done anything with the layout? Ah, Stephen, you've got that. The new Sheet F has arrived. I take it it's a good runner. I take it probably is. It must sound fantastic with a sound chip. I think they're getting. You said I think you're getting two AFs. Yes, John. I can't wait to see the layout move. This layout does all come to bits. It's actually 4 separate boards. So I'm hopefully, I have had the board apart on numerous occasions, so I know that the layout will come into its 4 constituent parts, but it's obviously manoeuvring the baseboards out through this through the bedroom door and down, obviously downstairs and then out into the garden. That's the big thing. Hi Brian, thanks for joining. I thought you were waiting for a second, Stephen. That'll be good to see when you show that. Hopefully, maybe in your next layout update, which we'll put just under a couple of weeks' time. That'll be good to see that going round the layout. And to obviously see how your scratch building is progressing. I think we'll have another change, something else running. No, John. Both of these 37s are live locals, if you like, but probably because they're both Farish, they're obviously the gearing's exactly the same for both of them, so they run absolutely fine if you like double-headed. Right, let's something different running. Change all the clicking in the background. If you're picking that up, is just the points. Changing good old analog. Hi Nick, good to have you along. I watched your 1,000 subscriber special earlier. Hi Rachel, sorry I didn't notice you joined the conversation. I was too busy switching trains over. Yes, yes, John, because obviously this layout is a DC layout, it's not a DCC layout, DCC I should say. Two locals usually, but if you run those always seems to, well, I don't know whether it's our internet connection. My internet had problems with internet at home, so it could be good old Virgin. Okay. Can you actually?